everyone. We have an update from MetaVia Inc. It trades on the NASDAQ under the symbol MTVA. It's a clinical stage biotech company focused on transforming cardiometabolic diseases. Happy to welcome back President and CEO H.H. Kim and CFO Marshall Woodworth. Welcome back, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you. First, thank you for your time to joining us for a very quick 10-minute update. I'll spend most of my time on this slide since 10 minutes is pretty short. I think I would like everyone who's attending this conference to just remember two things after the 10 minutes. Number one, the data that you're seeing in this slide and throughout our slide deck on 1726, our obesity drug, it's not the max dose. We believe this 32 milligram is a starting dose. So what you see here, very compelling data, is not the max. So that's the first thing to remember. Second thing to remember is about our stock and what we have done with the recent financing. But I'll go into that after I explain to you what we have in front of us. So 1726, we have two assets. We're metabolic focused biotech company. We have DA-1726, which is an obesity drug, and DA-1241, which is a MASH drug. Now, going into 1241 first, we did finish the phase 2A. We released the top-line data last December. This is a GPR 119 agonist, orally available once daily. And we have shown a very good safety, tolerability, even much better than the approved resmetirom. Although it was only a 16-week study, we did meet the primary endpoint and showed direct hepatic effects. And unlike other MASH drugs out there, other than the GLP-1s, 1241 actually reduced significant HbA1c. And this is very important because it provides an added benefit to the patients. So with all this, what we're trying to do right now is to see whether there is any other combination potential. Everyone in the MASH field right now is looking for a combo partner, and that's what we're focused on with the DA-1241. Now, 1726, the obesity drug. This is the GLP-1 plus glucagon dual agonist. The balance is 3-to-1. Now, it's very important to understand what GLP-1 and glucagon as a dual agonist can do. Now, GLP-1 by itself will lower glucose levels, plus it will control the appetite, while glucagon have high energy expenditure, plus direct hepatic effect. Now, with that, 3-to-1 approach with the 32 milligram MAD study, which was a 4-week study, safety tolerability, there was no treatment-related discontinuations, and very mild GI-related events, very mild. Now, is this different? Yes, it's very different. If you go into the other slide decks that we have prepared, you can see us comparing to other drugs. It's not apples to apples, but you can see what the trend is. Now, when you look at other GLP-1 drugs, especially GLP-1 glucagon, you see a lot of discontinuations and a lot of GI events because GLP-1 has, as you all know, its own unique GI-related AEs, and glucagon actually has it too. So when you add in these two together as a dual agonist, you see a lot of AEs. Compared to that, our 4-week study showed completely different safety tolerability profile. Only 2 subjects had nausea after the first injection, no nausea after the second, third, and fourth. Vomiting happened after the first injection, just 2 subjects, and only 1 subject had vomiting after the third. All of this resolved within the 12-hour, and vomiting, it never reoccurred. So, and no diarrhea. It's completely different than any other GLP-1 glucagon and even any other GLP-1 plus something drugs out there. Now, weight loss, day 26, maximum of minus 6.3%, mean of minus 4.3. Just remember, this is the starting dose, not the max dose. Minus 4.3 is better than semaglutide. This is quite comparable to tirzepatide, Zepbound. And it's only 4 weeks. Fasted glucose, max of minus 18 milligram per deciliter, mean of minus 5.3. GLP-1 lowers glucose, while glucagon actually increases it. So when you have a drug such as pemvidutide, which is very well balanced with 1-to-1 ratio, the dual agonist crosses out each other. 3-to-1 ratio, very, very different fasted glucose shown in just 4 weeks. And when you compare other advanced drugs like survodutide or mazdutide, this fasted glucose on just 4 weeks is very different. Waist circumferences, this is coming from the glucagon side of our drug. Now, max is 3.9 inches, while mean of minus 1.6 inches. This is only 4 weeks, and we believe our glucagon was potent enough with only 4 treatments that it broke down the white adipose tissues around the waist, and it sustained it. So when you look at our drug, the most important is that we didn't do any titration. It was only for 4 weeks, but the 32 milligram dose worked as a starting dose because of the truly amazing safety and tolerability profile. Now, briefly on what we are planning to do, we will be running additional SAD and MAD cohorts to go above the 32 milligram. Now, those results will be available within this year, and that will be the very near-term catalyst. As you know, there's only 7 months left. We will have these data out within this year. Now, when we released our data about a month ago, it was unfortunate that a large shareholder that came into our company last year sold their pre-funded warrants and their common stock as the market opened. And that triggered the stock price to decline, while pre-market, it was actually going up a lot, like 25%. So the stock price, I do not believe reflects what the quality of the data that we have in front of us. And it was good that the current largest shareholder, Donga ST, and the ultimate parent company of Donga Social Holdings, came in with the 10 million PIPE, and that allowed us to run these additional SAD and MAD studies. And we believe, and I believe that when I look at all the papers, can't guarantee it, but if you go on a higher dose level, we will be able to see more weight loss. But there could be a little increase in the adverse events, but I believe we'll be seeing something different. Marshall?
Thanks, HH. So these numbers are as of the end of March, which predated the financing. We had 11 million in cash. If you add the 10 million gross that we received through financing, we're up above $20 million in cash. That will get us through the inflection points and beyond that HH talked about. In fact, we've issued guidance that indicates we have cash into 2026. You can see the common stock and the warrants. The important thing about the warrants is we have Series A warrants from the last financing that will expire in June. We don't believe these are going to be exercised, so that number will go down below $10 million at that point, or 10 million warrants at that point in time. HH?
Thank you, Marshall. So just two things to remember. One, this max of 6%, mean of 4%, this is not the max tolerated dose level. We'll be able to see more weight loss, and we're hoping to see more weight loss with a higher dose in the new cohorts. And second, our stock price does not reflect our data. And thanks to the largest shareholder, Dong-A ST, and its ultimate parent company, we did raise 10 million. And it's important that they only came in with common stock and pre-funded warrants. It was making sure that dilution does not happen and we don't have any ratchets or other warrants outstanding, so that they wanted to help themselves plus the retail to make sure that we have a chance, MetaVia have a chance to go above $1 and regain and reflect the great data that we generated. Anna?
All right, great update, guys. Thank you so much for this. We do have lots of questions for you, but we are out of time. So I'm just going to end with a comment from one of our viewers, Randy. He certainly appreciates all the hard work you're doing each and every day. So we'll send these to you so you can answer our viewers on your own time. But thank you for this update, and we certainly appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you again soon. All right, everyone, great first day. That completes day one, but we'll see you all back here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, for day 2 of our virtual investor conference. Thank you all for watching. See you tomorrow morning.